What's going on, everybody? So it looks like we're playing again. It's a late stream. I normally don't stream this late, but you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. So, but anyway, we are doing Can You Beat Fallout 76 as Floyd Mayweather? Yes, this guy right here. He definitely looks like Floyd Mayweather. But that's besides the point. We're gonna see if we can beat the game as Floyd Mayweather. Basically just all fists, killing everything that we can find, punching shit to death. You know how it is. That's what we're doing. How's everyone doing? Okay. So we made it to the Wayward. The Wayward is the way. I killed the one dude. Now we have to listen to the Overseer's log tape. Hunter for hire. Now we don't have to do that. Listen to the Overseer's camp log. So let's go do that real quick. Go to Hollow. Yeah. Let's listen to it. See what he has to say.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots.
Exactly. What the fuck?
No people so far. We have to be
Skirmish.
rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared.
Search for traces of Overseer in Flatwoods. Over here.
Cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there.
Unlock the back. Yeah.
The platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own.
You didn't get into the
by not
store.
taking
Why? Why you get?
But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from.
Why didn't you get into the store?
I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwood.
I love you too. Why didn't you get into the store?
Find me there. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
Discover the location. Aha! Alright, I gotta go all the way over here to Flatwoods. Are you on your way home now?
I'll haul 1,000 boxes or fill 1,000 crates. If that's what it takes to join up.
Up, dogs. Alright, all you're gonna die. You gotta be punched to death. Ah, bitch! Take the beat. Okay. Okay. Yes! Why aren't you punching him? Why are you missing so much? The mole rat is right freaking there. A fucking possum. I gotta do something with the settings. Where is the power attack?
This place has a lot of
Yeah, that needs to be F. Yeah, there you go. So nostalgic. Ah, bitch.
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Discover Flatwoods. I'll wear those, might as well.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no way
What? Well, I can't see jack shit. What the fuck?
the church
Why did the computer do that?
using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected.
It was that easy.
A disease. I was attacked by.
Shut up.
Well, it used to be a person.
Ah.
But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff.
This is kind of like the most Fallout game there is. Because they're like, there's nothing going on.
Treating water,
Nothing.
food, survival.
Yes! I registered as a volunteer.
I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The responders
What can we do?
we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Punching a taxi. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Oh, we got more punching damage. What's next? Locate Cash and McDermott. Fine. Where are you? Catch him, McDermott. You're somewhere. All right, let's go. So beautiful.
Automated warning to all responders. The Mr. Farmhands are out of control. Evacuate civilians and take down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server. Again.
You may suffer harm, including
Die.
death if you remain in the area. This notice is required by law. Protect and serve.
Oh, gotta go. Level up. All right, let's see what we got. Nothing. Oh, well, moving target. That's actually something. I guess. There's nothing else. Yes, help me, Wolf. Help me, Mr. Wolf. Save me. Help me, be my companion. Kill these Mr. Farmhands at once. And then afterwards, I'll kill you. But don't worry about that right now. Yes. Ah, okay, now you're gonna attack me.
Automated message. The Forest Watch detects all supervisors down. Good job. Respond to the Ag Center and get to the mainframe. You need to reset the farmhand targeting parameters. That should keep our people safe in the area. Be careful.
I'll try. Okay. I gotta change the parameters. Hold on. That's a sample of the water. Ah. Yum. Okay. Oh, oh, look, he glitched out. That's been in the game since day one. Holy shit. So, I guess what do we got? Analyze the water. Great gameplay. You know what? I'd rather play fucking Fallout 4. To be honest with you. Oh! This is boring. I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is boring as fuck. Maybe I'll talk about Phil. You guys know who Phil or Darkside Phil is? I might talk about him. To be honest with you. Uh. What is that? What the fuck? What a fucking dick. Ah, I kind of feel like talking about Phil, man. I'm not even gonna lie. The fuck is that? That's pretty accurate. Oh boy. Bill. It's been raining pretty hard. I was worried about what happened. Hey. I'm doing a Dark Side Phil stream. We're gonna watch Phil and make fun of him. Huh? No. It's a pretty slow stream. We'll talk about Phil. I think it'd be funny. That's what I want to do. I love you. Yes, I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna want to do these streams videos. Look, yeah, look at the thumbnail. It's funny. Phil, hold on. Okay, that's good. I should have done this way.
Okay, well, I'll see it in a bit.
All right, Phil. You know, I've been too nice to you for too long. But it's time to talk about you. Okay? We're going to go to Duty Streams. Okay? Now let me know if you can hear shit.
And emojis in the chat. Oh my lord, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Duty back with another video. And that's right, your boy Duty is back from vacation. Oh my lord, your boy Duty is back.
All right, yeah, I think that's good.
In the States, refreshed, chilling, ready to go, ready to pump.
Let's see what Duty has to say.
And yeah, your boy Duty is ready to go. And of course, we got to start it off with some WWE champions. That's right. Now,
WWE champions. Oh, fuck. This is fucking Phil's bread and butter, man.
That he gets it on the record. And yeah, so it looks like our boy Phil has continued the streak of every weekend wailing out on WWE champions. And yeah, this week is no different. Our boy wasted $1,114.
Oh my God! What?
He was trying to win.
Shout out to Duty, by the way.
Twist and Bliss competition. Who the hell knows? But apparently he was trying to get Alexa Bliss. Hopefully Kat is not watching, because you know Kat is a jealous girl.
Here's the thing.
No way she'd be okay with.
You know, a lot of people are saying that Kat. There's a divorce arc right now. That Kat and DSP are divorced. Okay. Now, I believe it, because Phil has not brung Kat onto his live stream in such a long time. I believe that they are divorced. But yeah, I guess we'll see how the arc unfolds.
Phil, you know, wasting this kind of money on any woman, whether it be a JPEG or real life woman. So yeah, so Phil ended up going in there, wasting more money, and it looks like he did get the character. So April has been a crazy month for Phil. I mean, straight up. I mean, I think, what was it, the week before, he almost wasted $3,000. This week,
that's crazy. What?
$1,114. We still haven't even hit this weekend, and we got another weekend before the end of the month. So it looks like Phil's gonna probably be wasting over probably $5,000.
Of course.
In WWE champions. I don't know how one man can do this, but yes, it seems like every single time Duty makes a video about WWE champions,
and he always says that he's not wasting money on WWE champions. The bank leaks came out, Phil. The bank leaks came out, okay? All you have to do is say, hey, guess what? I fucked up. The bank leaks are real. Let's move on. But instead of him doing that, he tries to cover this fucking shit up. And it's just, it's embarrassing is what it is.
Champions, Duty's saying the same things and asking the same questions, because he's extremely confused how anyone would waste their time, their money, their effort, their...
Oh yeah, shout out Duty. Contact me. I want to do a show with you so bad. That sounds really, yeah, but still, I want to do a show with you. So contact me.
Energy on this mobile game bullshit. Really, I don't care what mobile game it is. It could be the most amazing game in the world. There should be no reason why anyone would be wasting this kind of money. You know the type of stuff you can do with nearly $4,000, and that's what he spent this month already in April. We still have almost half a month to go, and he's already wasted $4,000. My God. And I sit here when I look at this, I said, yeah, this is Phil. I know this is Phil. He's going to do this. There's no stopping him. He's an addict. But every single time I see this post by TJ Gamebox and I see him wailing out again, wasting this kind of money, I'm perplexed. I'm literally confused how someone, after so many years, right? After so many problems, after so many chances, because of course, we all know that Phil last year revealed that he was down from the rafters and that he was lying to everyone on the internet for 7 years.
When
even
is he
his
not
own
lying?
viewers and
Seriously.
people that supported him. And you would think with all of these chances, with every single moment, every single, time where he almost fell over a cliff and someone threw him a lifeline, you would think that he would calm down and stop. And I mean, I'm not even saying, Phil, stop playing WWE Champions. Well, you should stop playing WWE Champions because you're an addict.
Yeah.
But if you manage to cut it back by 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, Phil, what he spent last year, $42,000.
A lot.
Man, you could buy a second car. You would be fine. Your life would be so much better. But you refused. Jin, WWE Champions, and of course DoorDash. I mean, I'm really interested to find out how much he's wasting on DoorDash, because it seems like this year especially, he's been wailing out like crazy when it comes to DoorDash. So he wasted last week, 2873. This week, 1114, and again 4K. He's ramping up the spending, especially now that he got a little bit of money for his birthday, which that's all gone. This 2873 right here, that was his birthday money. And then it's gonna get even worse now that he's getting paid every week by Kick. So he doesn't have to
okay,
wait
he's getting
at the end
paid
of the
what,
month
19? Isn't it like 19 fucking dollars or some shit? He paid $19 per hour, something like that.
to get that check. He's getting a check every week now. And then also he's getting that hourly wage, which isn't going to be much. It's going to be between like $3 and $5.
Yeah, the thumbnail's funny. I like the thumbnail.
But still, he streams what, 8 hours a day? That's $40 right there. $40 times 6, that's $240, $250, $250 for doing the same thing he's been doing every day. And of course, he won't tell anyone that. But
And you know what's funny? He literally just released a video not too long ago. A live stream. He was with that fucking what's his name? We start with the G. But he was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do fucking drama and that's bullshit. But guess what? He's fucking doing drama. He started talking about fucking duty and a whole bunch of other fucking. He started talking about PPP. What a fucking douchebag, dude.
Set out $250 for the month.
Duty. Do a fucking stream with me. I'm telling you right now, it will do you a world of service.
I mean, $250 for the month. That comes out to almost $1,000. $1,000 a month for doing the same thing he's doing. So watch these WWE champion. $6,000 every month, because he's gonna have that extra money burning a hole in his pocket, and he can't help himself. The man literally cannot help himself.
No, he cannot.
We're here to follow it, we're here to track it, but it's really sad that he doesn't have any self-control of himself, of his life, of his money. Nothing.
It's sad, dude. I'm
no
serious.
Self-control whatsoever. And it's pretty sad.
And he still lies about it. He still lies.
Hard, struggling, and then you see someone like Pig Roach, where he's at, making God knows how much money, just frivolously wasting it. You get angry. You do. Some people get angry. Some people get upset. Some people want to shake him. And I can see why some people want him to go bankrupt and lose it all. And, because he just refuses to learn his lesson. But, it took him getting audited and having to pay the back taxes for him to finally get his tax situation rectified. It took him getting bankrupt to finally, get his spending with credit cards under control. And not even under control, because that was simply, they removed him having access to doing it. But we know once his credit gets repaired eventually, he's going to max out credit cards again. He's going to take out another home interest loan.
Yep.
And he'll be back exactly where he was.
Yep.
7 years ago, 6 years ago. He'll be back to doing the same thing, wasting the same money, begging people for money, begging people for handouts, doing these special marathon streams every day, requesting $2,000 to pay some bill. And and of course, like always, you'll have people like myself and new people following it, reporting on it, and laughing at it. That's right. But anyway, that's all I really had to say. Your boy Duty is back. I'll be streaming next week. Hopefully I'll be able to get like 4 days in, and we got a lot to cover. Anyway,
We do have a lot to cover, Duty. We do have a lot to cover.
following it.
Let's go to, what else did he do? Hold on, let me go back. He did, DSP's Last Smart Guys. Oh, I want to watch this shit. Yeah, let's go. Come on, let's go.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and it's been some time, but your boy Duty is back. And decided I wanted to give my thoughts on the last Smart Guys before WrestleMania. That's right, and probably the last Smart Guys we're ever going to see, being that support basically cratered, and Phil's little secret guess, his surprise guess, was a big dud. Yes, it was. So let's hear Phil talk about this, and Duty will give his thoughts, because straight up, this was some terrible content for Phil. Let's get into it.
Was the final show. It was the pre-WrestleMania show that covered all of the matches.
Did you see that? What the hell was that? Hey, go back. Hold on. What was that?
Let's get into it.
Was the final show. It was the pre-WrestleMania
Why I deleted review tech. Why is that there? Duty, what's going on?
show that covered all of the matches that'll be covered on WrestleMania, but the third special co-host basically was someone no one expected. It was actually, listen
Bill!
to this, the former co-host of a wrestling commentary show that PPP used to be a part of. Before PPP was hot shit, big time, hot shot.
Okay, well, here's the thing. PPP isn't hot shit. He had a successful show with, what's his fucking name? I can't, but apparently he used to have a show with Ethan Ralph. That kind of fell apart. And then he started doing a show with the guy he has now. And the dude that he has now, he was, he's addicted to cocaine. Apparently he hired a bunch of prostitutes, and he has a lot of fucking drama around him and shit. So he's not the best fucking figure either.
On the internet, half of Kino Casino. He was a small-time content creator, and this guy knew him from back in the day, told me all kinds of things about him that I didn't know, and basically we did an hour on that. Was it drama? Yeah, it was. But you know what it was? It was closure. Because, quite frankly, I just kind of let everything go and have been going my own way for about a month without really saying or doing much. And this was actually the way to kind of just have that final say about all of that nonsense, put it behind me, in my rear view, and move forward positively. So it was about an hour of
Yeah, but
drama,
here's the
and after that,
thing.
we got into the WrestleMania stuff.
Does Phil have an actual rear view? Does he really have a real view? Does he ever look back and say, hey, I fucked up on this. I should have done this better? No, he does not. Phil, you are a one-sided individual. And what I mean by that is you do not think of the consequences. You say exactly what's on the top of your mind without ever thinking about the consequences. Phil, that is you. If you disagree, then bring me on the fucking chat right now. I will talk to you live.
And it went really well.
All right, I'm going to stop it there, because I think this is probably going to be like a two-parter for me. So,
okay, let's hear it.
I love how you sit here and try to claim that it's not you don't do drama. I think we can finally, bury that lie, Phil. We all know that.
Yep, and that's exactly what I basically just said. Phil, you keep saying that you're not in drama, but at the end of the day, you are drama and nothing but it, okay? Nothing but facts.
That's nothing but nonsense. It's bull.
Yep.
Always involved
Yep.
in lies. I love
Duty.
how you try to say here that you've been quiet about the whole
Duty, I said this 5 times by now, but you need to have me on the show.
PPP drama for the last month. Phil, you bring it up nearly every day on your podcast. You sneak this PPP. You talk about him snaking in you. You constantly bring up the fact that you know, you're successful without him. You don't need him. He was holding you down. You're constantly trashing the man, Phil, pretty much in every single podcast. So what's this nonsense where you're trying to claim that you've been quiet for a month, Phil? Again, no one buys it, Phil. You have thousands of people that track everything you do on the internet. Nothing's a secret. There's thousands of videos posted every day about you, Phil. So everything you say and do is going to be recorded. Just because you have this delusion in your mind and you've built up this wall, this mental block in your brain to let you cope, doesn't mean that it's factually correct.
And it's sad.
Okay? Everyone can see, everyone can hear you. How many 15, 20-minute segments do you have on your podcast daily where you're trashing PvP and Andy? Along with your other detractors. Let's not forget Duty. Let's not forget Snore Hogan. Let's not forget that being said. Amongst all the other detractors.
And apparently Snore Hogan's a bitch. I just had to say that.
There's PWR. Come on, Phil. RTU, whoever it is. You're always talking about drama and you always feel the need to...
And Duty, I will call you out right now. You are a RTU supporter. You are a literal mod for RTU. So if you talk shit about RTU, then yeah. So just let's make that clear.
Trash someone, Phil. Always. So please stop with this nonsense. You decided to bring this guy in that had some association with PvP that did a wrestling show for him, all simply just to have drama content. All you wanted to do is just you wanted to bring someone and trying to embarrass PvP by making allegations on stuff that happened in the past. And first of all, I saw no receipts whatsoever. At the very beginning of the show, he said he was going to bring receipts. I didn't see one receipt whatsoever. It was essentially his word versus, you know, PPP, and PPP wasn't there to defend himself. And again, I'm not here to defend PPP, but when you state I got receipts and you're going to show receipts and you don't show receipts, then I'm going to call you on that. I'm going to say that's bullshit and that's nonsense. For, you know, as far as we know, all that shit you talked about, you made up. Now, probably some of it is true, yes. Some of it is probably exaggerated, and some of it is probably false. But again, if you're going to claim to bring receipts, you should at least show something. Show a DM, show a previous post, show a video, show something. And you did nothing. He did nothing. And you didn't call him out on it. You didn't. You essentially just let him sit there for an hour and just blast someone. And you didn't even have the nerve or the gall or the testicles or the fortitude to bring PPP on and let him defend himself. Of course you won't do that. You wanted to bring someone on, let that person trash PPP, and you sit there and say, oh, wow, well, you know, I didn't say any of this. I'm not involved.
Yeah, I'm going to restart the stream. Okay, so we got a new stream going on. Let's go.
This is Gahoots or whatever the hell his name is. He looks like Fat Joe to me. He's the one that said it. I didn't say it. And you're trying to create drama content and trying to keep your hands clean, Phil. And it doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
You brought him on as your guest. Your response.
If you make drama content, you have to accept the negative and the positive. Because I realize that now, me doing this, I am setting myself up for scrutiny. I am setting myself up for criticism. But guess what? You have to have the skin to deal with it. Do I have it? Yes. Does Phil? No.
Responsible for what he actually says on your podcast, Phil. You are. So, and come on. We know Phil's not going to let someone just come on without having a conversation.
Type in the chat right now if you know who DSP is, okay?
And without vetting the guy, without, you know, at least mapping out what that conversation was going to be. So he knew exactly the allegations he was going to bring up. He knew exactly what he knew all of this. Now, the interesting, of course, is, you know, Phil's mindset is always the enemy of my enemy is my friend. He didn't bother doing any research on this guy. Now, from what I gathered and heard, this guy has his own.
Type a W in the chat if you know who DSP is.
The FBI and some, let's say, some unsavory material that he accessed. I think it eventually got cleared up I don't know. But again, Phil, you know, when you're bringing people on to talk about drama and stuff like that, you might want to.
Okay, so basically, CMA. Okay, this guy. If you watch any drama content online at all, this guy is the biggest scumbag in internet history. He literally, okay, just to give you an example, just a quick example. There was this Nigerian guy. He donated like 40,000 something in Nigerian currency, right? And in Nigerian currency, that's a pretty big penny. But in US dollars, that amounted to like, I don't know, 10 cents or something. And this man right here, the guy in the lower left, he said, sorry, that contribution doesn't register in the Richter scale for me. So that's why we're talking about him, because of shit like that, okay? That's why. This guy's a big scumbag, and you'll see. Never donate to this man. We're trying to spread awareness, basically.
Vet them a little bit, which you failed to do. The other interesting thing about the smart guys is that, dude, his chat was on fire. Everyone was like, dude, what are you doing? This is a big out.
Because this duty guy basically says, hey, we have to make content about this man because he basically he represents all of us content creators. So if you're a big content, If you're a big content creator or you're a small content creator like me, he represents all of us, okay? So we have to stand up and we have to stand up against people like this because he is the scum of the earth when it comes to content creation. He literally takes advantage of MRDD people. He waits until the first of the month so that he can scam people out of their monthly check. He is a terrible person. We'll get into it.
I kept reading a lot of people saying this is worse than the Level 666 podcast.
Don't even get me started on Level 666 podcast. That was bullshit. There's no such thing as a Level 666 podcast. Phil, you literally. Okay, I'm just gonna let it play. I'm gonna calm the fuck down. Let's go.
A lot of people know who he is and they dislike him. So much so that he didn't even bother pulling up chat because he knew the chat was gonna crucify him. He was not a welcome guest whatsoever. When it comes to wrestling, I don't know. I really don't care. But
yeah. No, he is the biggest scammer. Darkside Phil is the biggest scammer. I'm trying to raise awareness just like all these other channels. Like I said, like at the first of the month, he's like, hey, the most of my audience has a disability check at the first of the month. He scams these fucking innocent people out of their social disability checks every month. He is the scum of the earth, and we have to raise awareness.
Drama, it's a little rough when you have a bit of a sketchy past.
And yes, I'm a little passionate about it, and I understand that. Yeah.
But of course, Phil doesn't care. I mean, he brought on Review Tech USA a man who he's crucified for nearly over 10 years because he talks bad about him. A person that he's wished Minecraft on. A person he lumps in with, all the other detractors. He brought him onto his show just to try to snake PvP with the Level 666 podcast. So again, Phil, you have no credibility when you do this stuff. You love to act like you're above the fray, and you're not. You're actually worse. You know why? Because you claim to be above the fray. So when you delve in the drama and you do all the shit that everyone else does, you do all the dirt everyone else does, but yet you claim you're above it, that actually makes you worse, Phil. Most people actually own it.
You're
most
lucky.
People actually say, yes, I do drama content. I talk.
You're lucky you don't know how to put money in. Yeah. Okay, whatever you do, I'm going to give you a tip. Do not give this man money. That's all I have to say. Do not give this man money. He will scam you. He will lie and say that, hey, I need to pay my bills, guys. I need to pay my bills. No, this man literally makes over $100,000 per year, and he lies about him not being able to pay his bills, okay? So, yeah, just watch out for this man.
Talk shit.
And if you don't know the DSP lore, there are so many channels that talks about it, and I'm just now getting into the whole, drama content type of thing. And, yeah.
I do, whatever. And that's just me. I'm owning it. You refuse to do that because of course you want all the rewards, but don't want any of the blowback or any of the downside of it. That's the
And if you're into the drama content, then I appreciate you coming by. I'm trying to make a name for myself in the drama content because I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, just know, do not give this man money. If he pops up on your feed, do not give this man money.
reason why you failed at drama content this year. Clearly, that's why you did. As it relates to the wrestling show, it was super boring. I know he doesn't want to talk about how many people watched the show. He barely cracked 200 people. When it first started, he had 225 people because they wanted to know who was there. And then he literally dropped to about 175.
Yeah, this man also believes that he's still living in 2008. You know, he uploads like, you know, zero effort content and he expects, you know, people to give him money and money and money. It's just, oh, it fucking irritates me. You know what I mean? He just represents all of his content creators. You know, I almost got 5,000 subscribers, you know, because I actually put time and effort into my content. Some I put more effort than others in, but you know what I mean? But yeah.
5 to 200 people. Kick was probably maybe 40 people. And it was dead. Support dead.
It's just, it's fucking terrible.
Dropped a 25 member bomb on Kick. And that was the only real thing that got him to support. He literally got like, I think 4 donations.
And guess what?
I think
the majority of okay, get this. If you don't know who DSP is, the majority of his donations come from quote unquote whales, which basically means accounts that he created just so he can hit a goal, because he wants to do this whole thing called DSP Tries It, which is basically like, you know, him reviewing like Taco Bell and McDonald's and some shit. Basically something that you can do. You can drive down the fucking street 2 miles and buy yourself. But he just wants to just buy a fucking Happy Meal just to say, hey, DSP fucking tries it. It's so fucking stupid.
$200. But again, for a show, you have a guest. It's supposed to be a special thing. He's been hyping this up for, 4 weeks almost already. You know, this was going to be a grand guest. It was going to be amazing. People are going to be so shocked. And 90% of the people had no clue who this fucking person was. I've seen him. I've heard about him in the past. Just when Kino came about and I heard that he used to do wrestling, I did some research and I figured out who this guy was. And a few of the things that I researched and found was that, yeah, he had his own run-in with, with problems. Let's just say that. So, yeah, this was a big L for Phil, especially since...
Don't worry, I will not give money. I always look before I do. Yeah, that is a very important thing to do, especially when a person like this comes up. But yeah, I'm just like this guy who's making the video. I'm just trying to spread awareness because, this guy, he will definitely try to take your money. He has no remorse. I literally had someone on my live stream last weekend. He was an 8-year-old child, and he liked my live stream, and he wanted to donate $100. And I told him, I was like, I do not want you to donate $100 because guess what? I do not want to take advantage of you because you are an 8-year-old and I know you do not know anything about money. But this man right here, he would have been like, okay, you have to go to this, you have to do that. Yeah, he would have took advantage of that kid. Me? No, I'm not going to do that.
Since he hyped this up so much and only walking away with barely $200 by getting one person to come in and drop a big dono.
I know this stream might seem like nonsense, but it actually has some purpose. I just want to spread awareness for people like this guy.
And then you got...
Because if you don't know who this is, you probably know who Wings of Redemption is. Do you know who that is? Do you know who Boogie 2988 is?
3 other tips.
That's all I have to say.
Dude.
Kid scammers. Yeah, exactly.
Nobody was feeling that.
And this guy is 3 years old, man. 43 years old, and he is scamming people out of their money. He is scamming developmentally disabled people out of their money on the 1st of the month. Okay? Just let that seep in. Okay, listen. Would you have the conscience of doing that? Me? No. I would not have the conscience to scam mentally disability. I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it. But this man, yeah.
No one cared. I mean, even Slayer, he only managed to drop a $5 tip. I have a feeling what's going to happen.
You don't know anything about the internet? Well, let me guide you. Okay, just let me guide you. How old are you, by the way?
And is after WrestleMania, you know, the hype. Who is he gonna bring back? The only person that made him any money was Ethan Ralph.
Yeah, and guess what?
The only person that made
Ethan
money.
Ralph was he used to do a show with PPP, believe it or not. He used to do a show with him. Apparently they had some falling out. And yeah, now they're at where they're at. So
On the show. And as far as I know, I don't think Ethan is really interested in this podcast. I think he wants to do his own show with someone else. So what are you gonna do, Phil? Keep rotating people and then bring back Cypress Toothless Hill or whatever the hell his name is? Your second guest that brought.
You're 22, I'm 27.
This dude. And,
Hey,
you know,
but,
it just, dude.
I appreciate you stopping by, CMA. I appreciate it. I'm 27 years old. I appreciate you stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Give it up. And I think that's what he's going to do. He's probably going to give it up. He's probably just going to, you know, after WrestleMania, he's going to say, well, the hype died down. I'll bring
And if you become a member, we'll do gaming live streams together and everything, maybe even a video.
it back. I'm going to put it on hiatus and we'll probably never see it ever again. It might pop up, you know, next year, whatever, when he needs some money and needs some content. He might bring it back, but essentially, I think it's going to be dead. Ever since he's done this on his own, he's literally gotten no support. The only time
It is bad. Yes, you're right.
Okay, it was during the Ethan Ralph, and that was because people were dropping massive troll tips. If it wasn't for that,
Yeah, this man, he creates fake accounts just so he can hit a goal, so he can do this thing called DSP Tries It, which is like ordering Little Caesars, ordering Papa John's, ordering Taco Bell, McDonald's, the fucking McDonald's fucking Happy Meal that anybody could drive 2 miles down to get. And he scams people out of their money just so he can do that. And he always brings up the fact that, hey, you know, there's entire businesses created on the idea of reviewing food. Yes, Phil, that is true. But you have to realize that that is a video. This is a live stream. You are taking people's precious time to order food, which anybody could do at a specific time. Phil, you really have to change up your game plan, bro. Okay, it's hard to hear the guy and you. Okay, is the audio on the desktop too loud or am I too loud?
he would be batting 0 for 3 when it or really 0 for 4 because I think he did one of the shows by himself. So yeah, Phil, it's just, you know, and you know what? Let's play here. We'll play a little segment here. You can hear Phil talking about the show itself and how he felt it was.
Okay,
And yeah, this.
I'm too loud. Okay, hold on. Thank you for telling me that. Let me go to yeah, that might be better.
Wasn't a ringing endorsement.
Is that better? I feel like that's better.
That he wasn't really happy with how.
Hopefully it's better.
And what he ended up getting.
I'll just say this, Gahul knows his shit about wrestling, had some great takes, knew about all the stuff that we were talking about, even informed me about a lot of the stuff I didn't know, being that I had just gotten back into WWE in the last 4 or 5 months, but he's been a fan for a long time. And it went well. Overall, attendance, I don't even know. I literally did not look at attendance whatsoever.
It's better? Okay,
By the end of
cool.
the show, we
Sweet.
had over $200
I appreciate you telling me that.
2 packs of WWE Chrome cards. We did not get the numbered rare card, but we did get 3 of the hologram.
Okay, now here's the thing.
You're only supposed to get.
If you don't know about this man, he spent like $4,000 to $5,000 in a mobile game called WWE Champions. And he would lie to his audience. He would say, guys, I need money to pay for my bills. And guess what he did? He bought WWE Champions virtual packs, like of sweaty fucking wrestler men, digital fucking cards, okay? And he would say, sorry guys, I need this money for my bills. But guess what? In reality, he was paying for a mobile game. He was paying for virtual fucking cards. Okay? And now he's buying real cards. So guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna take all your guys' money and he's gonna buy real fucking cards. literally, you might as well buy some. You might as well go to fucking Tractor Supply Co. or Home Depot, buy some actual like paper, set it on fire, because that's exactly what you're doing. Made money for nothing. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Exactly.
Get 1 hologram a pack, and we ended up getting 3 holograms overall in 2 packs. So that's great. That leaves 5 more packs to open on Smart Guys, notably.
And there you go, folks. Whenever he says, "Oh, I wasn't watching," or "I don't know," he knows. Trust me. He has that screen pulled up. It tells him exactly who's watching. He has his metrics up, just like every other streamer does. Like, I know when I hit my peak, when I hit my low. I know when the topic is interesting, when it gets
Exactly.
boring.
Yep.
He knows all this. Okay. And he maxed at 225 viewers, and his lowest was probably about 175 when he started talking about wrestling. So, yeah, Phil, nobody's buying it, brother. Nobody's buying it.
Yeah, no one's buying it. Yep.
This was an embarrassment. It was.
Like I said, Duty, you need to have me on your stream. I understand that right now I'm a nobody, but I feel like I have the charisma, and I feel like I have the potential to be on your stream because I want to talk about Phil. I can make a name for myself. Duty, just have me on, please. I have a lot to say.
I mean, because you brought someone in to do drama content for an hour, and dude, your whole chat, I mean, even people that like you, Phil, that support you, everyone was saying, "This is terrible. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing drama? Why are you doing drama?" Even Sarah Barkley was in there, and she left. And she was like, "Why are you doing drama?" You know? So you have your core supporters that didn't like this. You have the LARPers in there that are Kino fans, and they were torching you. There wasn't anyone there, and he had no fans. No one knew who the hell he was. So he didn't have people. He didn't even bring anyone to the table to actually lend you any support or viewers or anything. So, you know, this whole thing was hyped up, and it was just a big L for you, Phil. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you guys
Again, if anybody knows who DSP is, put a big W in the chat.
peace out.
Okay, so that's done. So let's see what else we can watch right now. Okay, anything else by DSP? DSP Smart Guys Disaster Stream. Okay, let's check this out.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money.
Peak entertainment, everybody. That's what I'm talking about. I need that money, bitch.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
Yep, Duty streams, baby. Let's do it. All right.
To wrestling content, the way it works is very simple. If you contribute, I'm going to give you a shout out. Please be a little patient, because when you contribute to the show, I'm going to shout it out when we have like a break between we're talking about matches or whatever. The format tonight's a little different.
Hey, let me say something right now. This fucking dude, this G or Ghoul or whatever his fucking name is, he sounds exactly like some gaming YouTuber I used to watch. I can't remember for the life of my fucking life what his name is, but I swear to God, he sounds like somebody. Looks dumb? Yeah, exactly. You are right. Yes, it definitely looks dumb. But yeah, he sounds exactly like someone that I used to watch.
Play through all of these shows that have gone down over the last 2 weeks, which I haven't commented on. We're going to go through each night of WrestleMania 41 and basically say, okay, here's a match. Here's what led up to it. Here's our thoughts on that match. What do we think will happen? Will it be a good one? You know, is there any substance there? And in a lot of cases, some of these matches have been, built up for so long. And in other cases, matches just got slapped together at the last minute. So it's going to be interesting to see kind of that comparison and that contrasting. Tonight, if we hit $100 to support on the stream, I will open one of the Topps Chrome packs of cards here. And I've
Here we go.
I will ever have. Because the price of these has gone so exponentially up, it's ridiculous. This pack costs $70 to buy. So I'm not going to continuously drop $70 for a few collectible cards, but I've got the setup ready to go. If we happen to hit $100, I can go right ahead and do that live on stream. And whoops, and then I'll hit the wrong button.
Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck. Okay, I thought he was going to fucking play his intro. What the fuck?
Ready to go at a moment's notice here. And that's it. So I think it's time to start talking wrestling. What do you guys think? I hope so. Let's get some support. And in other cases, matches just got slapped together at the last minute. So it's going to be interesting to see kind of that comparison and that contrasting. Tonight, if we hit $100 of support on the stream.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Chrome.
The $100 support, guys. The $100 support. Hey, guess what? If you guys drop $100 support right now, I will eat with Taco Bell. I will eat with Taco Bell. I'll tell you that right now.
Packs of cards.
I found your stream by trying to let more people know about your. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Here, and I have 7 left, and these are the last 7 I will ever have because the price.
But that's what DSP says. He's like, hey, you drop $100, I will order Taco Bell and I'll eat it in front of you. How stupid is that? How stupid does that sound?
These has gone so exponentially up, it's ridiculous. This pack costs $70 to buy, so I'm not going to continuously drop $70 for a few collectible cards. But I've got the setup ready to go. If we happen to hit $100, I can go right ahead and do that live on stream. And whoops, and then I'll hit the wrong button.
Oh, he does it again. Holy shit!
But so that's ready to go at a moment's notice here, and that's it. So. I think it's time to start talking wrestling. What do you guys think?
It is very stupid, yes.
Support tonight, please, guys. The goal is 150 as always. It would be great if we could hit that by the end of the night. All right. They shuffled the whole who's going to face like Braun Breaker, and then it was going to be Braun Strowman, but then it's LA Knight. It's like, wait, what? So I think it's LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu, and I guess Braun's out. Like, I thought Braun would be in it. It would be like a triple threat. But yeah, it's official because we're now what we'll do is we'll get into the actual cards now, each match breaking down what we think about.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we're gonna get to that in a few. I guess we'll start now. And by the way, guys, thanks. You're a great audience tonight. People actually talking about wrestling in chat. I appreciate it. It would be great if you could support the stream in some way tonight.
There we go.
Anything
Yep.
appreciated
Support,
right now.
support,
Super
support.
Chats, tips, memberships, subs, anything.
That's all you give a fuck about, isn't it?
Okay.
Behind and valiantly overcome. But you know, I hope you're right. I mean, it'd be probably more exciting if you were right.
I want to see a
Okay,
super
are you gonna have a guest who can actually get their fucking mic settings right? That's all I gotta say.
chat that came in from Old Ugly Bastard. It was $10. I just want to give him a shout out there. Thank you, Old Ugly Bastard. Guys, we're going to be going. We have one more match to talk about night 1, and then we're going through all of night 2, and that's the show. If you've enjoyed the wrestling commentary tonight, please support the show in any way, whether it's a super chat, a tip, membership, sub, all that helps. It would be great if we could hit $100 so we could get one card pack opening here for the pre-WrestleMania show. Okay, cool. All right, the main event of night 1. And I don't know how much you actually have to say about this one. I'll let you talk about this one first, because I'm actually curious.
Not everything has to be. People just hate each other, but like, I don't get the vibe.
Okay, you know what?
Roman Reigns. I don't even get the
Phil,
vibe he hates
okay, Phil, you had more viewership when you had Ethan Ralph on, and now you have this fucking fat ass motherfucker looks like fucking the Pillsbury Doughboy. You have him on, and he can't even get his mic settings right. He has a fucking mic stand as me, motherfucker. Are you serious?
Bringing Seth Rollins. I get the vibe that Roman Reigns hates Seth Rollins, but not CM Punk. There's not bad blood between everyone. The only one
He can't even talk, Phil.
who has bad blood is Seth Rollins. So it makes sense for him to win, but even if he doesn't, it's just...
You have officially become
Are the two guys good or bad? Again, it's hard to hear what the guys say. I'm using TV. Okay, do you want me to turn up the should the volume on the TV be higher? Let me know.
a robot. You seriously, you sound like a robot right now. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. You were actually good most of the night. Oh man.
1 second.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna disconnect and then reconnect. Okay.
Actually, hold on. It just went good.
It went good.
It went good. Hold on. Talk again.
Good.
Peak commentary, Phil.
Hello.
Phil, you have no idea the concept of show flow.
Let's disconnect and I'll reconnect.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe that might help.
All right.
1 second.
Hold on.
This is so boring. Come on, Phil.
Disconnect. Let's see what happens.
Okay, now you got double. Phil, come on.
Because it was good for a second, then it went bad again. Let's see.
Yeah, it's still bad. I don't know what's going on. My internet's fine.
Oh man. Yeah, my internet's fine too. I'm not sure. Well, we'll push through. We got a few more matches to cover from the night 2. I guess we'll just push through and see what happens. What can we do? We'll make the best.
So both of these guys are basically bad. The guy on the right, that's DSP. Like I said, he scams his viewers. Especially the first of the month, his MRDD viewers, he scams them out of their first of the month checks. The guy on the left, I don't know too much about him, but here's the thing. If he's associated with the guy on the right, then he's probably bad. That's all I gotta say.
Here. Sorry, everyone, for the robotic sounding.
But I'm not gonna make too much judgment because I'm not a ignorant ass like that. So
Finale.
It seems like it's better. It seems to. Oh no, never mind. I've talked again.
You talk. It's good. It's half and half. Like it's your first half of your sentence is good, and then you go robotic. So let's see how we do it. All right. Let's get to night 2, everyone. So night 2 of WrestleMania. Again, this isn't necessarily the order the matches are going to be. This is how they kind of listed them online. First match: Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defending the women's tag championships against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. And this one, in my opinion, is actually gonna, I think, would be an interesting match, but it's just so weird how it came together. Because to me, I feel like Lyra Valkyria should be defending the women's intercontinental title.
Phil,
Something happened there. Like maybe they had a plan and it fell through.
concludes
The wrestling portion of the show. Just to be clear, I am doing Smart Guys this coming week. It's very different. I'm doing Smart Guys this coming Monday, April 21st.
working with a villain but not knowing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this guy, DSP, yeah, he basically works with anybody who thinks that he can get a little bit of clout from. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is just the guy that you're dealing with. I just want you to know that please do never give this man money. If he pops up on your feed, just never give him money. That's all I gotta say.
As a daytime stream at 12 noon Pacific time, broadcast here on DSP Reacts on YouTube, but also on my Kick channel, DSP Gaming Real. It's a 4-hour WrestleMania.
Hey, but I do want to say one more time, thank you for coming on the stream. It means a lot.
Recap.
Thank you so
Super
much.
Show. I'm going to be going through match by match what happened, my thoughts. I'm also going to have guests on. For example, you might have already heard Ethan Ralph has reconfirmed he will be on the show for about 30 to 45 minutes to give his thoughts. I'm currently talking with Cypress TV about having him have an appearance. And I've also talked with Gahul about figuring out how to do. I don't know if he'll be here live or not. We'll see. But it's going to be exciting after it's happened to have everyone on the show at one point talking about their takes and me also having mine. So that's a big super show. After that, I'm not doing another Smart Guys for at least another week. In fact, what I want to do is kind of see how the show does and judge should I continue after WrestleMania doing Smart.
I understand. Also, I'm not that smart, but I know what's going on and wrong. Yeah. You don't have to be smart. I'm not the smartest guy in the world either. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. You don't have to be smart. I respect that you're here though. But yeah, you're in the safe place. You are in the safe place. So stay here and have some fun. I appreciate you being here.
Guys, weekly.
You're awesome.
Stop doing weekly. Maybe do it monthly. Maybe do it every 2 weeks. We'll see. We'll talk about it. But before we get to opening this pack of cards, I want to say, Gahul, thank you for appearing tonight. You were a great guest. The only bad part was the mic going robotic. That was about it. But as a guest, you were good. You were a great co-host. A little bit of drama at the beginning was fun. I enjoyed having you as a guest. Did you have a good time?
I had a really fun time, and I'm sure some people in the chat were pissed. I went all over the drama, and they'll say what they know.
I need to get a guest on.
I will just say this has been a once in a lifetime experience. Frankly, Phil, I don't want to glaze you or whatever, but man, this is like going on a show with like Nostalgia Critic or something for me. It's like you're one of my early internet, idols. Like you've been.
No, you're glazing, bro. You're fucking glazing. Shut the fuck up.
It's been fun, and I know we had a little bit of drama. I know we don't it's a bit too much, but I had fun, and I'd love to come on again. I had a great time. I'm not sure if the chat liked me or not. If they didn't like me, I understand.
You're always gonna have
You can call me Coast. My username is Bulgarian words. Okay, I'll call you Bulgarian. How about that?
He's
But
going to have the peanut gallery, and the peanut gallery will always complain because, as I'd like to say, we have a bunch of LARPers in my chat who pretend like they're viewers and fans, but
Yeah.
they're just here to crap on everything that I do. It wouldn't have mattered who my guest was tonight. They would have crapped on the guest anyway. It's all good. In my opinion, you did a good job. That's what matters. And I'm sure we're going to have people.
Hey, honey, are you watching? Drop a W in the chat if you're watching.
The
Yeah.
meat of the show, the meat and potatoes, as they say.
And I frankly, even the people who hated me, the losers and haters, I love you too, guys. It's always fun to have people talk. It's fun coming on, doing shows. You know, that's what it's all about. It's fun having some fun. I really enjoyed it. So thank you, by the way, before we close out. I love the whole chat. Thank you to everyone who came out and watched tonight. It's been amazing. And
Okay, sweet.
I haven't had the actual window open to know what people. have
Thank
been
you,
saying.
CMA. I appreciate it.
It's all good because the chat gets crazy anyway, and I try to moderate. We have moderators trying to help, but in general, it's better for us to just focus. And we got through the show, which is great. We got through all the matches and everything with no problem. We do have one pack of cards to open here.
Oh, here it goes. One pack of cards, everybody.
Camera.
One pack of cards. Let's fucking do it. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking see this
We
shit.
got.
Get a drum roll going.
We go. So up first, it's NXT. And I'm going to actually go to auto adjust camera so that we can actually see these cards. Hold on one second while I go to manual focus, because it's going to be blurry, but once I get close, we'll actually be able to read it. So the first card, NXT Superstar, is who? Is that Nikita Lyons?
Nikita Lyons. Wow.
So we got Nikita
Look at the
Lyons.
size of her.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, I
Goddamn.
haven't seen her. I only saw her when she debuted on NXT many years ago.
Hey,
So I
Phil.
don't know
Hey,
what she's looking like today or how she's performing.
there's another thing. Phil is terrified to make any comment against a female wrestler. You know why? Because she looks like that. Because Kat is gonna get jealous. If you don't know who Kat is his wife. So he's afraid to make any sexual comment. Look at her right now. As a man, you can't. It's hard to say anything else, but still.
Performing today. I'm honestly shocked she's still on NXT and hasn't been promoted to the main shows by this point. She's been there a few years, right? Did she get hurt or
She's,
something? Or?
She's got like the worst knees in the business. If she's wearing like double knee braces and she's like, she's in her 20s.
Oh wow!
I don't think she's long for the business.
She looks about 23.
Like she cannot. She's like got worse knees than like Austin did, right? And that was late in his career. And
Jeez.
she's still in NXT, right? So it's like, yeah.
Well, that sucks for her. By the
yeah,
way, more
poor
contributions to
girl.
come in. We'll shut those out in a second because there may be a second pack of cards now. We'll see. But in the meantime, we've got, what is this? Another NXT. Is this the rare one?
Oh, we
Let's
get the
see.
case.
Well,
is
this
it?
is, it's a chrome, but I don't know. I don't think it's numbered. Hold on. Before I look at it, I'm pretty sure it's not numbered, but it has the really cool effect on it that I liked that was on the Nakamura card that was numbered. Let me look. It is Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Who in the fuck is Channing Stacks Lorenzo? Who is that? I don't know.
Stacks.
Okay,
Stacks?
okay.
Who is that?
So there's
Phil, if there's anybody that you know, it is some WWE fucking champion card, okay?
there's like a mafia group gimmick at NXT. It's like an Italian mafia, and he stacks. He's like one of the mob
Oh
henchmen.
my god. Well, I'll say this: the card looks nice because not only does it have the chrome effect, but it's got that broken like glass effect at the top. I really like that. Like I said, the Nakamura chase had it, but it's not a chase. It's not numbered. So I guess it's just a standard holochrome, but it's a better looking standard holochrome. All right.
You know, offense, but thank God you didn't get the chase card of freaking stacks.
What am I
Figure out
watching?
Stacks
Exactly. You
Lorenzo
just have to
chase
keep
card. That would
watching.
be something. I don't even know what the hell this
Yeah.
is. KBKWR? It's Asuka and Kairi Sane? But what does KBKWR even mean?
I think it's their I think it's their new tag team name. It's the Kabuki Warriors. Kabuki Warriors. That's what
Oh,
it's
seriously?
abbreviated
Kabuki,
for.
that's what it means? So, yeah, Asuka and Kairi Sane each built their reputation as fierce competitors in their native Japan. After coming to WWE, they joined forces as the Kabuki Warriors. Okay. So, I guess they're not in that tag team anymore, which is why I was so confused. But all right. All right, and our last card here, in this pack anyway, we got Johnny Gargano of SmackDown. Pretty nice card, I would say. That's a pretty good representation of Johnny Gargano there, but it's a standard card, not a chase card. Very nice there.
Nice.
So there's our four, with Stacks being the guaranteed holochrome of that set. Now, in the meantime, more contributions came in. It looks like I got a $5 tip here.
Yeah, he's just showing cards.
Alex from
Yep.
Phoenix. He says, in my opinion, the mid-card stories for Mania 39
That's all he does right
were
now.
the best that I had seen in years. Mania 40s card, toned it down a notch. But this year, the mid-card builds are severely lacking. Triple H better not get too relaxed, because WrestleMania should be having the best stories possible. There you go. Thank you, Alex. Yeah.
I agree with that. WrestleMania 39.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Bad. I would agree with that. WrestleMania 39 was definitely one of the better WrestleManias to ever be held. Excellent. Across the board. It's also one of the best stages you ever had in WrestleMania history. Like, that was a great show. 39 and 40 back to back was kind of crazy. That's why I think 41 will still be pretty good, because we've been on a pretty good streak of good WrestleMania. So.
Okay. Yeah. So, FYI, you are robotic again, but I'm sure it'll clear up anyway. So in the meantime, Lance Catamaran gifted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 8? He gifted 8. But all right, folks, that is it for Smart Guys episode 13, the pre-WrestleMania 41 build-up. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Again, Gahul, I would like to thank you. You were a great host tonight. You have any final words for our audience?
Here's the thing, CWR. He doesn't get anything. He thinks that just because he shows a card that he's entitled to money. He is such a scumbag. That's just how he fucking is. That's just how he is. Okay, so let's see what else we can watch. DSP dance streak ends 45-minute. Okay, this is another thing that he does. He begs. That's all he does. He's an e-beggar. He stands out with his fucking change coin. He's like, "Give me fucking money." That's all he does. Listen.
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little hangout session. Allow me to
You can, yeah.
tell everyone that we're doing that right now, because a lot of people did not care about the finale of that game, and I totally understand. But perhaps some new people would join now for us to just hang out for the next half hour, 45 minutes or so, right? Let me go ahead and post up.
What are you gonna do, Darkside Phil? What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? Just give me that smug look. Come on, do something now. What are you gonna do?
All right.
All right. Yep. Okay. What else?
Post that there. Post this here.
Uh-huh. Let's go.
All right. Cool.
All right. Let's go.
All right. So,
All right.
we're about to start. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to do just a little bit of an intro, and then we're going to just chill and talk basically for like 45 minutes. And
Yeah, and this is what he does.
Here we go.
He does this thing called the Level 1 podcast. When you do a podcast, you have a specific topic that you talk about, and you have a guest. Okay, you don't have to have a guest, but you have to have a specific topic that you talk about. His Level 1 podcast is basically just a Q&A.
Well, hello, everyone. DSP here, and kind of a special night tonight here on my streams, as I co-stream between DSP Gaming on YouTube and DSP Gaming Real over on Kick. Tonight is a double celebration, all right? We finished my playthrough early, and with a good amount of audience.
Did you
I just
now?
wanted to take some time away to say thank you, because, ladies and gentlemen, today officially is the 15-year anniversary of DSP Gaming on YouTube. It was exactly 15 years ago today that I started posting regular gameplay content to this channel on a daily basis and never stopped. 15 years of endless amounts of video game playthrough.
The topic
online
now.
play, fighting game matches.
So basically, the topic now is just creating awareness because this guy's a fucking douchebag.
Reviews, vlogging, at high quality. We can play literally on any platform. It's pretty darn amazing. You know, I started from the bottom as a nobody, as an underdog who no one cared about, no one partnered with, and I became kind of well supported over the years because of people who trusted me. You know, I think a lot of that is due to the fact that I maintained the same work ethic, that I busted my ass these 15 years that I've been making content on DSP Gaming and never let up or gave up.
Close to mic,
And
my
at the
bad.
same time, I never changed for personal gain. There were many opportunities I had over the years to sell out, to become a shill, to kiss butt, to get free games and sponsorship opportunities, and I never did that. In addition to that, there were many opportunities that people tried to pull me in a direction of drama. Phil, you should totally do a beef with this guy or talk shit about this guy or shit talk this guy, get into an argument with this guy and this and that. And for the most part, although I did have a few moments of weakness over the years, I decided I was going to try to take the better path, the less beaten path, the path of, you know, less drama and nonsense and trouble on the internet. Because
Anyway, I think it's enough talking about this guy. If you want to subscribe and support the channel, I appreciate it, but I'm gonna get off here. So, I appreciate everybody who stopped by.